So, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here at the close of this transformative day, I am filled with a profound sense of hope and determination. I hope you will look back with pride to have been part of history. You were a key part in the success of this first ever conference. We look forward to making this conference an annual activity that gathers fathers from across Wisconsin and the nation. Today we have learned from one another. We have shared our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs. And we have strengthened our resolve to be the best fathers we can be. And as we return to our families and our homes and our communities, I challenge you to resolve to be the best human that you can be the best man that you can be, to be the best father that you can be. As a teacher, a clinical psychologist, a researcher, an uncle, a mentor, a son, I am dedicated to the study of fatherhood. I have had the privilege of witnessing the profound impact fathers have on their children and communities. Today, I reflect on my own experiences with fathers, including my own, and the countless stories I have encountered in my work. I envision a future where all fathers, especially those who have been most unfairly vilified, such as Black non-resident fathers, that they are given the recognition and the respect they deserve. These fathers are deeply interested, invested, and excited about their children's lives. I dream of a day when fathers from across the nation and the world will gather here in Madison, Wisconsin, without reservation or question, to be celebrated, supported, and challenged. Today, we have shared our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs. But we live in a time when the role of fathers is challenged most fiercely, while the benefits of the fatherhood role is needed so acutely. So up, you mighty men. For there is a monumental task at hand. If you want to make an impact on the world, look no further than your child. If you want to establish legacy, look no further than your child. If you want to change the future for your family, look no further than your child. And if you want to write history, there is no richer canvas than your child. Up, you mighty men. This is more than a call to action. It is a declaration of our strength, our potential, and our unwavering commitment to fatherhood, to generation change, to nation building. Each of us holds within the power to shape the future, to mold the minds and hearts of our children. Our children look to us, not just for guidance, but for inspiration, for the courage to dream and the strength to persevere. But before we utter one word, by our very lives and actions, we would have taught our children lessons they will not so easily forget. Fathers in focus. Teach your children that their emotions are important. Teach them that their voice matters. Teach them to be honest with themselves and others. To thine own self, be true. Teach your child to care for others as they care for themselves. Teach them that there is love and beauty in this world, but to be strong and stand against darkness that is a threat to all of us. But teach them with few words. Live these ideals honestly in the presence of your children. Up, you mighty men. There is a task at hand. In the quiet moments of our lives, when the world seems still, it is our actions that speak volumes. It is in the bedtime stories, the shared laughter, the soothing of a bruised knee, the full belly laughs, the wiping of snotty, sniveling noses, the reviewing of homework, and navigating the challenges of friendships, bullying, the lessons taught and learned. It is here that we make our stand. It is here that we build the foundation of our children's futures. Up, you mighty men. Let these words echo in your hearts as you return to your families, as you face the challenges and joys of fatherhood. Up, you mighty men. For we are the pillars of our homes, the steady hands that guide our children through the storms of life. Our influence extends beyond the walls of our homes, shaping communities and ultimately our nation and the world. So up, you mighty men, embrace this responsibility with pride and determination. Let us be the examples our children need, the heroes they look up to, the men they aspire to become. Return to your family renewed. Return to your family inspired. Return to your communities fortified and connected. And as we leave, let us carry with us the lessons learned, the bonds formed, and the commitment to be better, to be vulnerable and strong and present in our children's lives. Up, you mighty men. We do not fear our vulnerabilities, our weaknesses, or our shortcomings. We embrace them and grow through them. We use them to connect with each other and to fertilize the growth of our children. Up, you mighty men. Let this be our rallying cry, our promise to ourselves and to our children. Together, we can create a legacy of love, of strength, of wisdom and change. Together, we can rise to the challenge of fatherhood, not as individuals, but as a united force for good. Up, you mighty men. Up, you mighty men. Up, you mighty men. Let us rise, let us lead, and let us inspire.